SHAREfactory here, and welcome to another video. And today, I'm going to be telling you about my top 5 iceborn monsters. Going from number 5 all the way up to number 1. So then, number 5, for me, I'm still undecided on number 5. I haven't exactly encountered all the monsters. But currently, my number 5 is Velkhana. That is my current number 5. She's just a pretty nice fight, and all the quests that include her are very good. My number 4 is Seething Basil Geese, because the pink, expanding, mutating skin and explosions, it's just really good. The glowing, if you guys have played Iceborn, you'll know what I'm talking about. The way that he glows, how he doesn't do the stinking bombing run is kind of annoying, so I can't flash him. And the flashing changes make him even harder, even though so you can never really down him unless you're using my KO King set, because of the 2-star stun weakness. He's pretty easy with that thing. I've gotten pretty used to fighting him. He's as chill as normal Basil by now. It's just his super move where the entire zone explodes in pink scales, and then he nuclear dive bombs and does a unique sound. And for some reason this guy's not Invader. I have no idea why. But yeah, he's a really good fight. And a really cool, but mainly he's cool lore-wise. Number 3 on this list has gotta be Savage Joe, because, well, as you remember, Devil Joe was my number 1 back in Monster Hunter World. In Savage Joe, it's just Devil Joe turned up to 11. As you can clearly see from just the picture. Because instead of that little big leap, he leaps and falls on his face and tries to roll over you and crush you. Sure, he may not be as sadistic as Jan Garuga, but he's still pretty angry and hungry. A lot angrier and hungrier than normal Joe. And he is so much better. He has a big dragon beam, the permanently sitting there dragon that lasts for like 5 minutes. And then his giant explosion super nuke move. He's just so good. But moving on to my number 2, it has got to be Shara Ishvalda. Yes, Shara is not my number 1. My number 1 is going to surprise you. But Shara is amazing. First of all, the weapons, well, they're just insane. All of Shara, everything about Shara is just super amazing. Because her fight's awesome. She starts out as this huge rocky behemoth, crushing you under its weight, digging through the ground and creating patches of sand with vibrations. And after all that, you chip away the rocks, and then after all that, it sheds its rocks and reveals it was only just a shell, and you see this closed, weird plant beast that starts shooting air pressure at you. And then you're like, wow, that's insane. Then it opens its freaking eyes. And then just the fact that its eyes don't track the player or anything, but they track the player's camera. So they're staring right into your real life eyes. As if they're gonna crawl out of the screen and kill you. That's just insane. I love Shara. But as I said, my number 1 is definitely gonna be surprising for you guys, but it's a subspecies of my number 3 from World. If I can just, this was my number 3 in World. So, it makes sense. So this time, my number 1 has gotta be Fulgur Anjanath. First of all, he's an invader, thumbs up to that. But also, he looks like a tiger, Anjanath, and he has attacks that make a frontier monster say that's a bit much. Well, no, not really. He looks like your standard frontier monster when it comes to attacks. He's really fun multiplayer, but single player, he makes me want to die. But he is an amazing, fight. Anjanath, liked him because he was a T-Rex, and he had a good fight. A fun fight that was easy, and it was a breeze. Fulgur, on the other hand, has an even more fun fight. I just love Fulgur's fight. It's the same reason why Leshen was so high on my world thing. Because I love the fight. Just sometimes you love a monster for their fights. And Fulgur looked awesome. His attacks looked awesome. He has an amazing fight. He's really fun. And I just love him for that. He is my favorite Iceborn monster so far. I may change my mind and release an updated version of this video sometime. Just because once I find out about all the monsters and all their lore and stuff, and eventually figure out what's. And of course, wait till all the DLCs come out, because of course, Rajang is clearing the way for even more additions to Iceborn. And yeah, that's the spot. Sorry, I'm just itching the back of my head with my controller. But yeah, that is my favorite monster in Iceborn. Of course, you've already seen me and Lucky Shooter's Nullberry Wars, hopefully. Watch that video so you can see how we defeat Fulgur Anjanath, because it's hilarious. I might play a little clip of it now. Fulgur Anjanath! Boom!
You see him?
No, the Nullberry Lord is aggroed!
No! I'm coming as quick as I can.
I tried to mount the Nullberry Lord, but I failed. I am weak and unworthy of defeating the Nullberry Lord on my own. I need your help.
Want to know what beats everything?
Fulgur's like, I see, Lucky. I see. You've come to defeat my army. Your friend Lucky Shooter will never have them back. They are mine now. Woo-hoo.
Now they're mine. You just came in here and just stomped on everything that we worked hard for and just stole them.
But anyway, that's all for today, folks. Hopefully you all have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for notifications on all my next videos. I'll see you all later. Bye! Awesome video outro! Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and love these monsters. Yeah.